Hey everybody! Alright, functions, especially periods 2 and 3, group 1. You guys need to put this in your notes. This is what you're missing, or what you missed because of the PSAT this morning. So, we are doing operations with functions. This needs to get into your notes. This is basically just giving you some things and saying F. So one of the things that we talk about is how to read things. So we're actually saying F of X plus G of X is equal to F plus G of X. So that's how you read that. So go ahead and get that note. So you can put that in your notes and hit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to find F plus G of X. So what that means is we're going to take this F function and do 3x plus 4. And then this is the plus, so I'm going to put it right there in the middle. The G of X, which is X squared minus 3. Then, to get rid of the parentheses, I'm going to distribute whatever's in front of it. So that's a 1, that's a 1, so it's a positive 1, so I get 3x plus 4 plus 1 times x squared is x squared, 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. So I have an x and an x squared. Those are the same kind of terms. And there aren't any other ones like that. So the only like terms are the 4 and the negative 3. And then I'm going to write this so that my highest exponent goes first, down. So x squared is my highest exponent. So I'm going to write x squared. 3x is the next one. So plus 3x. And then 4 minus 3 is plus 1. So F plus G of X equals x squared plus 3x plus 1. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to write my F function. So this is F times F of X, the F function times the G function of X. So F times G of X. So my F function, again, is 3x plus 4. My G function is x squared minus 3. I can either leave the parentheses right next to each other because I know that that's multiplication, or I can put multiplication right there. So to do something like this, we actually have to put it in our box, our area model. So I'm going to do that. And this is how I always do it. I always take the first one and I put it right here, 3x plus 4. Then I take the second one and I do x squared minus 3. And that way I always have it the same way. So 3x times x squared is 3x cubed. 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. X squared times 4 is 4x squared. And 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Now I just put these all together and add them up. And I can put them in ascending order. So my largest exponent is 3x cubed. Oh, I have a square right there, so plus 4x squared minus 9x minus 12. So that is my answer right there. There are no like terms to be combined, and I am done. Now I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to put my F function first, which is what I've been doing in blue. So 3x plus 4, then divided by my G function, which is x squared minus 3. Now, we learned last year in Algebra 2 that if there's a plus and a minus in between both of them, we can't separate them. We have to turn it into multiplication, because let's not forget that if we have something like 4 times 2 divided by 2, well, 4 times 2 is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Or we could assume that this is multiplication and that this is a 1, right? Because there's multiplication, then we get 4 times 1, which is still 4. But if we have a plus or a minus, so if we have 4 plus 2 divided by 2, well, 4 plus 2 is 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3, which is not the same thing. So that's not the same strategy that we can use, right? So for this one, I can't factor anything out of the top. And I can't factor out anything out of the bottom. So this is the answer. So my answer of f divided by g of x is equal to 3x plus 4 divided by x squared minus 3. So make sure you have that in your notes, and we're going to move on to the next one. So hit pause if you need. So now what we're going to do is we are going to use this with an input. Remember, so this is saying find f minus g when your input is -2. So what we're going to do first is we're going to find f minus g of x first, and then we're going to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is exactly what we were doing before. So I'm going to get my blue. So I'm going to write my f function, which is 2x plus 1. And then we have that minus sign in between, so minus. And then we're going to do our g, which is x minus 5. Again, I'm going to distribute what's in front of it. I'm going to put that imaginary 1. I'm just going to write it out so I can get rid of this parentheses. So 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times negative 5 is a positive 5. And now I can combine my like terms. Well, I have a 2x here and a negative x here. So 2 minus x is 1x. And then I have a 1 and a 5 plus 6. So f minus g of x equals x plus 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug in that -2 so I can find f minus g of -2. So that is going to be, so I'm going to have -2 plus 6. So -2 plus 6, well, that equals 4. So my answer is 4. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to do my f times g of 3. So f is 2x plus 1. G is x minus 5. And then I have to put those in a box to multiply. I always do the same thing every time. I put this one here, that one there, x minus 5. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times -5 is -10x. X times 1 is 1x. 1 times -5 is -5. Now I have to combine these ones, and these are like terms. So then I actually get 2x squared minus 10x plus 1x minus 5. My like terms are right there. So then I get, I have to write it, f times g of x equals 2x squared. Negative 10x plus 1 is negative 9x minus, minus 5. Alright, and now I'm going to find the of 3. So I am going to, everywhere I see an x, I'm going to, so I have 2 times 3 squared minus 9 times 3 minus 5. So I'm going to do that. Order of operations tells me that I need to do my exponents first. So I am going to do, this is going to be, I'm going to write it over here so you can see it. So that equals 3 times 3 is 9 minus, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So negative 9 times 3 is minus 27 minus 5. Then 2 times 9 is 18 minus 27 minus 5. 18 minus 27. Alright, I went ahead and moved the paper so you could see it. So 18 minus 27 is negative 9 minus 5. Negative 9 minus 5 is negative 14. So this equals negative 14. Alright, if you have any questions, please come to class with that or email me and I would love to answer your question. Okay, so here are two more examples that I would like you to have in your notebook, and I would like you to hit pause and try these ones on your own. So go ahead and hit pause, get these in your notes, and then see if you can do it on your own, and then I'll put the answers down. Okay, so I would like you to check your answers. The first thing I did was I found f minus g of x. That equals negative x squared minus x minus 7. So that's how I found there, and then I inputted the negative 2, my new input. So when my input is negative 2, my output is negative 9. Same with this one, f times g of 4. First thing I did was find f times g of x, which was negative x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x minus 12. Again, all of my work is here so you can follow it. Please let me know if you have any questions. That is the end of the lesson for today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. The answer to this for f times g of 4 is equal to negative 140. If you caught any mistakes, double bonus, I will give you a candy bar for every mistake you find, or something, hot Cheetos, whatever it is that you desire. So if you found a mistake, let me know. Have a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you later this week.